Saturday Night Baseball here on the show as we welcome you inside Chase Field in downtown. Out win. The D-backs used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Afternoon baseball at Chase Field on a fine Sunday in the desert south. Striding into the box, TJ
went out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team.
Ready. 0-1. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that's off the left field wall. And the throw in gets away from him. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Pitcher went.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the throw. But a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Michael Fulmer gets to double digits with his 10th. MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series. One that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me,
Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And he will make the play out there, and their time up. The 3-2 pitch lifted in the air out towards left center. Vaughn is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play. Heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's Game 2. Now batting, TJ. Turned on down the line, and that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Dan, that's a nice arm.
At least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
yeah, no time like the postseason to come.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It's Game 3 of the National League Division. Stepping in.
But it sure looked tempting, and at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And he lays off their ball. The 3-1 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time.
Hey, one time, right now.
The 2-1 home. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box now. Here now the 2-2. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third. Stepping up now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit at third. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get an out on this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's game ready once again. TJ Vaughn. Been a To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
In the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's so now it'll be the swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Ready for another
pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And the run right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game. MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. It's game 1 of the National League Championship Series. Sent out to straightaway center field. Vaughn is in pursuit, and he brings it down. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man. From Philadelphia, MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. It's next. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. Oh, a 2-run homer down the line in left.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy.
T.J. Vaughn will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game. Hot shot down the line, and this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball as he arrives at second without a play. As also on.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right
with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Digging in and
calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that.
Meanwhile, now this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Roll, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of
Wilkerson.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Vaughn on the move, and he tracks it down at the plate.
Calibrate the break and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cousins ranging back out of here into the visitors bullpen. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying. D-Row, the hitters.
Guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason. And that's MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's game. Next for the Dodgers. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution.
So digging in now.
Maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him.
Postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously,
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's on that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason. MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's games.
So as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And first try.
Danny Wilkerson.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazara's on his horse. And a dive. And out in right center. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. And next will be. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Almora. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center.
well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion.
Digging in.
Went deep. He turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the finale. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The relay, and he is in there.
Hey, this guy
hit pretty well out toward right center field. Vaughn on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now at the plate. Hit out toward second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game, and that runner will go.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long to the NL champs.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the World Series. Leading off the from the stretch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise.
Close 2-run victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want.
What turned out to be a blowout victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Vaughn will get there, and he puts it away. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just...
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of... Hit hard to the right side. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers.
That's a nice piece.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, TJ. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around first, digging for 2. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself.
Digging in. Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Absolutely, fellas. When you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here, sir. MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivot. Digging in. The 1-1 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him. The Dodgers down to their final strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and they have won it.
Our final line score tonight, first
field. Around second, heading to